Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Badash, and double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well, teach well, while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. I also want to say shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophet, service scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And shalom to you, Akwaf, which are you sisters that are seeing your children, shalom. And in today's video, as you can see, going to be another video from Dabu 7. And it's just going to be building off of the current news that you ultimately have taking place at this moment. So we're going to get into this video. We're going to listen to what it is he's saying. I'm going to grab a few precepts. Abaratazai be edifying. Just a quick update. But with that being said, fair use. We're not getting paid for this video. This is only for educational purposes only. Fair use. Fair use.
This is Dabu 7. And by all accounts, it's about to pop off in Venezuela. Many Americans sleeping on this, but a massive war is about to begin. And this is going to involve America, and it's going to run all the way up to our border. They are stating right at the gate that this is a narco-drug type of operation, but Maduro and his people feel like this is another attempt to come and overthrow him. It could all be bundled together, which is probably what is about to happen. We have destroyers, Poseidons, everything you could think of surrounding them down here in the Caribbean. And he is rallying troops, putting them on the border areas, around the coastline, and they just suffered a massive blackout. Their main city of Caracas just got rocked by what they're calling electrical sabotage. So, massive blackout here hitting. As they're rallying, you can see here, and they're preparing for war. Here you can see a U.S.-guided missile cruiser spotted crossing the Panama Canal. As we've got these warships heading to the area, this is real deal, the big guns, going for Maduro. So it's about to go down, and the whole news cycle is going to change. This is going to affect everything big time, and there's going to be blowback. Doing things like shutting the lights out in their whole entire capital is very, very indicative of a strike about to happen. And again, Americans would be crazy to think that this can't happen to them. There will be some type of blowback, counter attack from them once this all kicks up. And I feel it's going to be huge, and it's going to be ongoing. You're going to see car bombings, you're going to see all types of stuff. You're going to see the craziest of the crazy brought to America.
Right, and you hear what it is he's saying, and that's absolutely true, because that's exactly what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is about to bring to America. He's about to bring destruction, chaos, you see, hazardous, perilous times, man, upon this country and the world. So he's absolutely right. You see, there is going to be ultimately a retaliation for whatever it is that Babylon is about to do, man, you see. But ultimately, we know that we're in that time of season where the Lord is about to do these things, you see, because in St. Matthew chapter 10, verse 34, the Lord says, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword," man, representing chaos, man. And you seeing all of these countries be divided, war happening on all sides around the world. Hey, we're in that time of season, man. So this is the time for us, brothers and sisters of the hopeful elect, to definitely be in the spirit of watching as well as praying, man, because things are about to start heating up very soon. We are in that time of season. So I'm actually go to 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. And I'm going to read it in the KJV. It says, "But the end of all things is at hand," right? Because we're at the end, man, of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man being in power. You see? "Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer." And that's the spirit we got to be in now more than ever, knowing that these times are ultimately fastly approaching, and anything is bound to happen at any given time. You see, all hell can break loose literally at any moment now, you know, and really we know that's how it's going to happen, because the Lord said it shall come suddenly, roughly paraphrasing it. You see, so these destructions and these evils are going to come upon these people unawares, but it's not going to come upon us unawares, because we're in the spirit of watching these things and actually preparing ourselves spiritually for the times that we know is about to come upon this country, right? So I'm actually go to this precept as well, because this is the spirit that we got to be in now more so than ever. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, right? And I'm going to start at verse 3, right? It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You see, and ultimately we know that's the time and season that we're in. These people here in Babylon, the great America, they believe everything that the government and these politicians are telling them. They believe that, this devil Trump is going to make America great again. They believe that things is going to go back to normal. Little do they know that destruction is about to come upon this place in the world. That's what these people don't know, especially the 2/3 of our own people, man, because these people are consumed with everything that is happening in their lives, man. They're not paying attention to these prophetic signs that are occurring all around them, right? But I'm going to read, this is verse 4. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. You see, these evils that are to come is not going to overtake us, man. You see, because ultimately we're being occupied. You see, we're watching and doing the things in which it is the Lord told us to be doing. You see, we're being circumspect, you see. And it says, verse 5, ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness, you see. So we're not going to be caught up in our lives and worrying about everything else, knowing that we're living in these deadly serious times, man. You see, we're not going to be caught up with the cares and the affairs of our lives, man. You see, we're not going to be worrying about money and jobs and all of these different things that these people are in the world are focusing upon, because they don't know that these things are coming. You see, they don't know that all hell as they know it is about to break loose in America, man. You see, these people planning 5, 10, 15 years ahead, thinking that they really got that time, not knowing what's about to come in the very near future, man. You see, so we don't want to be in that spirit like these people, man, because they're absolutely through. Right. So I'm going to finish reading it. This is verse 6. It says, therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Right. And that's the spirit we got to be in now more than ever, man. For us hopeful like men and you sisters out there, we got to be watching as well as praying, man. Praying to the Lord that ultimately we're deemed worthy to escape these judgments that we know that ultimately he's about to bring upon this place, America, in the world. We want to make it through these terrible times because we know that evils are coming, man. You see, and everything that we see ultimately playing out is indicating that that's what's coming, man. You see, we're in that time of season. Right. And I'm actually go to that. You see, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. You see, so everything that ultimately take place in the world, there's a time and season for it. It all happens at an appointed time that's set. You see, and I'm going to go straight down to the point to verse 8. Right. It said a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. And that's the time when season we're in, of war, man, where you're going to have all type of wars breaking out, man. You see wars happening around the world, eventually World War III coming. You see, you're going to ultimately have race wars, class wars, civil wars, gender wars. All of those things are coming to the streets of America. So, hey, this is the time and season that we're in, man. And that's why we ultimately got to be in the spirit, man, of being circumspect. And I'm actually grabbed that through the spirit as well. This is Ephesians chapter 5. I'm going to start at verse 15, right? And I'm going to read all the way down to verse 17. It says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, right? And that's the spirit we got to be in now more than ever, right? Proverbs 22:3 tells you that a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. And we don't want to be like the simple, like these people are that are out here just walking around carelessly like chickens with their heads cut off, not knowing what's coming upon them, man. We don't want to be like that. You see, we want to be observant. We want to be alert. We want to be sober minded. You see, we want to be in the spirit of watching, man. You see, paying attention to our surroundings, paying attention to the news, things that is happening around the world, far as prophecy wise. We want to be occupied in these things. You see, so it says, verse 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil. You see, we living in very evil times, man, and it's only going to get more wickeder from here on out. You see, things are going to get more intensified and things are just going to continue to ramp up. You see, verse 17, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is. And we know what the will of the Lord is. It's to bring chaos, you see, bring destruction, to bring judgment, you see, to this earth, man, right? And we know those things. So guess what? We're not going to be playing around in these times and seasons, you see, taking things for granted and not being sincere in this thing. You see, not being circumspect, not watching. You know, we don't want to be in a state of mind of, worrying about the world in this time, man. You see, no, this is a time to really be, locked in and focused, you see, on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Literally, you see, as it tells you right here, I'm going to grab that precept through the spirit. Because this is what we all should be doing, us hopeful elect brothers and sisters, daily, constantly, you see. This is Psalms chapter 2, verse 12. Kiss the Son, right? Getting right with our Lord Yahweh Shah, right? Because ultimately, the only way you're going to make it through these terrible times that are about to come upon this place, America, and the world, hey, you got to be seeking the Lord, man. You got to be a part of his elect first and foremost, but you also got to be seeking him, man. You see, and this is that time now more than ever to be getting right. It said, lest he be angry, right? And ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him, man. You see, and that's what we got to be doing in this time, putting our trust in the Lord. You see, doing those things in which it is that we know that is pleasing unto our power to the best of our abilities. You see, being diligent, you see, being occupied in these prophecies. You see, watching everything that's happening, being observant, you see, being sober-minded, you see, not being consumed with the things of this world, man. You see, letting our eye, meaning our mind, be single, man, focusing on the Lord. Right, because we're going to need the Lord's protection in these times that are coming, man. Because like I said, everything is beginning to happen at once. You see, you got National Guards deploying different troops to different cities. Now they're in Chicago now. So like I said, things are heating up, man. The Lord is about to bring judgment, man. And that's what these people don't understand is coming. You see, but it's right here at the door, you know. So I'm going to grab this video. We're going to finish watching it. There's only probably like, you know, a minute left, so we're going to finish watching the rest of the video. But yeah, we're living in some very serious times, man. Things are heating up, you know.
It's going to be huge, and it's going to be ongoing. You're going to see car bombings. You're going to see all types of stuff. You're going to see the craziest of the crazy brought to America, and it's all by design. They've been waiting to play this card for some time. So it's about to begin. They have a plan. Especially if you're in one of the border cities down by our southern border.
All right, you hear what he said? Yep, and that's exactly what's coming, man. A lot of chaos and a lot of destruction to this place, America, man. You see, that's what's coming, you know. But, you know, that's pretty much everything I had to say with today's video. Abarat pray be edifying to you, brothers and sisters that may come across it. Like I said, just a quick update on things that are happening. Yeah, we got to be in the spirit now more than ever, brothers and sisters. We got to watch and pray. You see, that we're accounted worthy, you see, to escape these things that the Lord is about to bring, man. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go to one more precept before I even end the lesson, right? Grab one more through the spirit. This is St. Luke chapter 21, right? And I'm going to start at verse 34. It says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares, you see. And you don't want ultimately this day that is coming, this evil day, to come upon you unawares, which I know in this context is talking about our Lord's return. But as well, when these evils begin to ultimately come to America, you don't want it to come upon you because you have not been watching, because you have not been being circumspect, that you have not been, you know, paying attention to these things, man. You see, because that's how it's going to happen upon a lot of these Americans, man. When these things begin to take place that the men of the Lord have been warning our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians about, hey, you people are going to get caught dead slap in the midst of it. And that's because you have not been watching. You have not been being in the spirit, man. You see? But like I said, these things are coming, you know. So I'm going to finish reading this verse 35. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth, right? Verse 36, watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. And that's what we ultimately want to do for us hopeful elect brothers and sisters. We want to, you know, be deemed worthy to escape these said perils that we know the Lord is about to bring upon the world and to America. We don't want to get caught up in these sore judgments that we know the Lord is about to bring, you know. So that's why we do what we do now that is pleasing unto our power to the best of our abilities by serving them, fearing them, trusting in them. That guess what? In these times that are coming, that we may be deemed worthy to escape them, you see. But with that being said, to the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect.